We've gone through all those bloody big losers in the WWE, but now let's focus on the people we really care about most, the winners. Every one of these wrestlers has taken home the fabled winner's purse on more occasions than the rest of their colleagues, some of which may very well surprise you. So now, it's time to sit back, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments below who shocked you the most by being in this list. And take a look at the top 20 winners in the WWE for 2024. So on this list we are taking into account all WWE bannered shows including house shows, broadcasted shows and PLEs as listed on their cage match records. Number 20, RTruth, 33 wins. Just edging out the incredible newcomer Javon Evans simply by virtue of a better winning percentage, RTruth has had a wonderful year. And considering he's in his 50s now, to be so heavily featured after coming back from a horrible injury in 2023 is a hell of an achievement. And who could ever forget that emotional crowning moment for him and The Miz at WrestleMania 40. Number 19, Trick Williams, 33 wins. Trick Willie ascended to the top of the NXT card in 2024 after a wonderful victory over Ilya Dragunov at Spring Breakin' in April. Despite losing his title to Ethan Page a few months later, Trick would go on to win the NXT Men's Championship back, as well as win over 75% of his matches for the year. It looks like a call up to the main roster may very well be on the cards for Trick Williams this upcoming year. Number 18, Tank Ledger, 34 wins. That's right, honk honk, because Tank freaking Ledger made it onto this list. Tank Ledger, along with his tag team partner Hank Walker, have been revelations in NXT with their hilarious antics and wonderful in-ring and backstage chemistry. Tank Ledger gets a spot on this list ahead of his teammate because of being undefeated in singles action in NXT in 2024. Number 17, Axiom, 34 wins. Last year was an incredible breakout year for the Spanish highflyer Axiom. After a thrilling series of matches against Nathan Fraser, the two of them became a tag team. And what an incredible tag team they have become, as they have taken on all comers in NXT and some main roster acts as well. Axiom is a little lower than his tag team partner, but still managed to pick up 34 wins for the year. Number 16, Obafemi, 34 wins. Obafemi started the year with a bang when he destroyed Dragon Lee to win the North American title. Since then, he has beaten everyone in his way, except Tony D'Angelo, twice. But outside of that, no one has got close to beating the big Nigerian, as he looks set to dominate the NXT roster in 2025 if he's not caught up to the main roster in the meantime. Number 15, Tomaso Ciampa, 35 wins. Tomaso Ciampa comes in a little lower than Johnny Wrestling, as he has won less singles matches. But Ciampa can now lay claim to being a two-time WWE Tag Team Champion with his best friend and former biggest rival Johnny Gargano. He can also thank Pretty Deadly for bolstering his stats on this list. Number 14, Nia Jax, 36 wins. One of only two wrestlers who has made the list in both the biggest winners and biggest losers, Nia Jax has had a few less yeets than the other person. That should be a few less wins. Nia Jax has had without question the best year of her career and has shaken off the tag of a dangerous competitor to be one of the most reliable on the women's roster. The WWE Women's Championship was a well-deserved reward. Number 13, Johnny Gargano, 36 wins. What a turnaround Johnny Gargano has had in the last 12 months. With DIY floundering around the place on Raw, being drafted to Smackdown, and then going on to win the WWE Tag Team titles on 2 occasions. In the last 2 months or so, his winning column has very much been bolstered by a lot of wins on the live show circuit with his tag team partner Tomaso Ciampa. Number 12, Nathan Fraser, 36 wins. The very quick and technically gifted Nathan Fraser has been one of the biggest breakout stars of the year alongside his partner Axiom. And their chemistry in backstage skits has now become almost as big a highlight as their incredible chemistry in the ring, amigo. Nathan Fraser will surely get a call up to the main roster in the next year or so, where he's going to blow people's minds as one half of Fraxiom, the best tag team in the world. Number 11, Tony D'Angelo, 39 wins. The good guy mafia boss who kills people as part of his gimmick has been on a fantastic winning run in 2024. He has held the Heritage Cup trophy and then is the only person to have beaten Obafemi last year as he beat the Nigerian Giant and then defended his North American title before holding onto the belt for the rest of the year. Number 10, Jade Cargo, 41 wins. Appearing to have suffered from a legitimate injury that will keep her off TV for a while, which was then made part of an angle between two wrestlers coming up later, Jade Cargo has naturally been very dominant in her first year in the company. Alongside Bianca Belair, Jade has won almost every match she has taken part in and sneaks into the top 10 on this list. Number 9, Bayley, 46 wins. Bayley's crowning moment on night 2 of WrestleMania 40 is one of the major highlights of the year in all of WWE. Her and Io Sky put on one hell of a match in which the crowd was totally invested in the veteran getting her revenge and the WWE Women's Championship title. Bayley has had a lot of success on the house and live show loop, but her booking on broadcasted shows may leave a lot to be desired at times. Number 8, Sami Zayn, 46 wins. Sneaking just ahead of Bayley with one less no contest in his record, Sami Zayn has had one of his best years in the company. Another star who had a crowning achievement at WrestleMania, Sami Zayn would go on to have match after match of high quality all year round. And while his numbers are a little inflated thanks to many wins earlier in the year over Shinsuke Nakamura on the house show loop, he thoroughly deserves his spot on this list. Number 7, Damian Priest, 48 wins. Damian Priest may have had a couple of high profile mishaps last year, but he has absolutely leveled up into a genuine upper mid card talent. He held on to the World Heavyweight Championship after the brilliant cash in of his Money in the Bank briefcase at WrestleMania, and has been beating the Judgment Day members for fun in plenty of live shows. Number 6, Naomi, 48 wins. After her impressive run in TNA, Naomi made her return as the second entrant in the Royal Rumble. She has seamlessly fit back into a women's division on Smackdown that appears to be more stacked than the Raw division, and has now snuck her way into holding the women's tag team titles with her good friend Bianca Belair, which I'm hoping may lead to a heel turn in the near future once Jade is back. Number 5, Jey Uso, 51 wins. In cricket parlance, Jey Uso raised his bat for his half century of wins last year and has had the biggest singles year of his career. After his breakup with his twin brother Jimmy, Jey has been in and around the main event scene and won his first ever singles title with a fantastic win over Bron Breakker. The fans have had plenty of reason to yeet all over the place when they watch Jey wrestle. Number 4, Gunther, 52 wins. Probably the most surprising part of Gunther's year last year was that he lost 16 matches, though most of which were in tag matches. Gunther held onto the IC title for a record-setting 666 days before dropping it to Sami Zayn in an all-timer of a title change. But then he just moved on up to the World Heavyweight Championship, where he beat Damian Priest at SummerSlam and has held the gold ever since. Number 3, LA Knight, 57 wins. LA Knight finally won singles gold on the main roster when he defeated the rarely there Logan Paul in a really good match at SummerSlam. He then held onto the belt while defending it on many occasions until losing it to Shinsuke Nakamura at Survivor Series. LA Knight is someone who always gets the crowd in the door on the house and live show circuits, adding to his high number of wins. Number 2, Bianca Belair, 67 wins. When it's all said and done, Bianca Belair will go down as one of the greatest women's superstars of all time. And this year may very well be her best year in ring, and she has leveled up the women's tag team titles alongside the still rather green Jade Cargo. Bianca Belair has put in plenty of work on the weekly shows as she now seemingly puts on great matches whenever she gets in the ring. And number 1, Cody Rhodes, 98 wins. What a disappointment Cody Rhodes is, right? Too short of making it a century of wins in 2024? Okay, enough joking. Cody has had a phenomenal year. He is one of the biggest draws in all of wrestling, as well as one of its biggest merch sellers. And for him to be the biggest star, as well as putting in the most amount of matches, often dark matches and on house and live shows, is a credit to the hard work he puts in each and every week. Which of the above wrestlers shocked you that they would be on this list? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on all the fun from the Aussie Cousins Wrestling Show. Click on the video on the screen now to see the biggest losers for the year, and most importantly, we hope you all have a wonderful day.